Good afternoon, and thank you for tuning in to Lifestyle Solutions with Carolyn today. We have an excellent show. Today's show is sponsored by Eastside Skincare and Laser Center, and we are so excited about our guest today. The show today is a discussion on overcoming hardship and finding peace. And we have a guest today, Robert Bokema, and his sister Lauren. How are you both? And thank you both for joining us today.
Very good, Carolyn. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. Robert, briefly share with us about some of the things that you have dealt with through your journey that you have began and you weren't aware of this journey, the hardships and challenges that you have overcame and you're still faced with today. Tell us a little bit about some of those things.
Well, Carolyn, I've
Look in the
definitely been challenged with addiction and overcoming that, realizing that addiction and chemical dependency are two different things and need to be dealt with differently. The spiritual focus is what's given me the strength to see through and overcome these challenges. And that's what's really held me together.
Excellent. And as some people may have read in my book about dealing with challenges and overcoming things that they have been faced with in life, Robert is, I'm just so inspired with him as a human because he is facing his addiction and other challenges and hardships that he's dealing with in life. And as he's read in the book, just overcoming these challenges and having God in his life is helping him to overcome so many things, whether it's through family, through work, through just meeting people in life. He knows that these are things that are helping him to rebuild his life and connect with God. One of the other things, Robert, is as you continue to discover what it is that God is trying to get your attention for, what is it that continues to strengthen your faith, give you hope as you walk this path to discover what it is that God is trying to reveal to you after going through and still continuing to deal with the hardships and challenges that you face in life?
The spiritual quality of our being, of my being, that the things that I've lost, the material things, were nothing more than the stripping away of everything that I am not, leaving me with a spiritual self that is renewed and refreshed. That's what's really the key factor here.
And that is a key factor because so many times in life we get wrapped up with material things, people, and we feel that we need all of these material things and people who are not really embracing us for who we are in life. We feel this is what we need in life. But I always said that, and I was raised as a little girl in Tennessee to believe and have faith that if I lose everything materially that I have, and I just have faith and belief in God, that he will supply my needs and take care of me, that everything else in life will fall in place. So this is what I am inspired and admire about Robert, because although he's falling on hard times, he's dealing with a lot in his life. Spiritually, he's being balanced and he's finding peace with himself and with God. And this is a great tribulation that we're hearing here today, people, because we often get lost in the world and we can't find peace because of all the material things that we're holding on to. And so, Robert, with finding your spirituality and getting balanced with and connecting with the higher power, that's directing you to your journey? Do you feel that now that you had to go through some of the things that you've gone through in life to bring you and get you to where God really wants you to be in your life?
Absolutely, Carolyn. There are no mistakes or coincidences in life. What I've realized is God is working in every facet of my life and always has been. I just didn't realize it. I tell people that a terrible cataclysmic firestorm burned through my life and soul and left me with nothing but the ashes of hope. And from that, I'm rising out of it like a phoenix from the flames. God has restored me, restored my spirit, and given me a renewed strength that's encouragement and inspiration that keeps me moving through this.
Amen. And that is so powerful. I just get chills from just talking to this young man, because he has just taken what I have embraced in life, and from the time that I wrote this book, and tried to explain this message of walking life and overcoming challenges in life through the book. But Robert is a walking testimony of my book, and I have been blessed to just meet him, because you listen to what he's saying and what he's gone through, and he can be a blessing not only to me, but people who are listening and watching the TV show today online live, to step out on faith and believe in God and in yourself that you can overcome anything. And no matter what you go through, there's somebody there who will embrace you and take you to the next level. I'm going to ask Laura, his beautiful sister, who I've met and admired also. Laura, during the hardships and challenges that Robert has encountered and continue to walk his path and discover his purpose here, how has this influence your life, strengthen your life, and strengthen your faith? Because I know you have embraced him as a sister when all others refused to stick by him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I never gave up on him. And as far as faith, I got to the point where, you know, I wanted to always help him, and I couldn't be the one to help him. So I just had to put my faith in God and let God take care of him and just sit back and...
Amen. So you felt that just believing that somewhere, somehow, God was going to bring him back.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yes, and that was
definitely.
excellent. And most cases, that's all we need, is for someone to show us love and care, and to believe in us. Believe that we will come back, and with showing love, giving hope, inspiring, comforting people when they're down and out, is what God wants us to do. And I believe and I know that as people of the world and people of God, this is what we're called to do as servants in the world, not to talk down or look down or give up on somebody, because it is within the person and between the person and God to overcome whatever they're dealing with in life. So Robert, with you overcoming what you overcame in life, how do you fight the temptation or urge if it reoccurs, and that voice in your head say, let's go back down that road that we left? What in you has overpowered that and kept you from going back down that road again?
It's surely God's love, Carolyn. The spiritual path both goes to the dark and to the light. And God sometimes nudges us into the darkness to recognize the light. These are the spiritual principles that I've learned to live by. When the personality changes, the person changes with the personality. And that's surely been the case with me, and it's nothing but divine intervention. I've never been a religious person practicing a religion, but spirituality. I've always known that God is in my life, and it's through the people that I meet that God speaks to me, the people that I'm being uplifted by, such as yourself.